Have you ever experienced that strange pins and needles feeling? That persistent tingling sensation that just won't go away? It might start subtly in your fingertips or toes, often dismissed as just sleeping on a limb the wrong way. But what if this seemingly minor annoyance is actually a crucial warning sign from your body about something much more serious lurking beneath the surface? Today, we are diving deep into persistent paresthesia, exploring what it truly means when your nerves start sending confusing signals. Stick with us to understand the difference between a fleeting tingle and a signal that demands immediate medical attention. So, what exactly is this tingling sensation we call paresthesia? Medically speaking, tingling involves the abnormal stimulation of sensory nerves, often resulting in a feeling that resembles pins and needles. Temporary tingling, like when your foot falls asleep, is usually harmless and resolves quickly as circulation returns to normal. However, when that tingling persists for days, weeks, or even months, without an obvious trigger, it becomes a significant concern. Persistent paresthesia indicates that something is consistently interrupting the normal communication pathway between your brain and your extremities. This constant interruption is your body's way of flagging a potential underlying issue that needs investigation. Let's examine one of the most frequent culprits: direct nerve compression from mechanical pressure. This often happens when a nerve is physically squeezed by surrounding tissues, like in cases of carpal tunnel syndrome in the wrist. Another common cause revolves around essential nutrient deficiencies, particularly vitamin B12, which is critical for nerve health. A lack of B12 can lead to demyelination, essentially stripping the protective coating off your delicate nerve fibers. Poor blood circulation is also a major factor, starving the nerves of the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need to function correctly. Think about how your legs feel after sitting cross-legged for an uncomfortably long time. That temporary numbness is poor circulation in action. Sustained poor posture, especially when working at a computer, puts chronic stress on the neck and spine nerves. Even the repetitive strain from constantly looking down at a smartphone can contribute to nerve irritation in the upper body. These mechanical and lifestyle factors are common, but we must now turn our attention to more serious underlying systemic diseases. One of the most significant links is with diabetes, which can cause a condition known as peripheral neuropathy. Chronically high blood sugar damages the smallest blood vessels supplying the nerves, leading to chronic tingling and pain, usually starting in the feet. Furthermore, tingling, especially sudden onset on only one side of the body, can tragically be a warning sign of an impending or current stroke. Any acute, unusual numbness or tingling, accompanied by confusion or facial drooping, warrants an immediate emergency call. Spinal issues, such as a herniated disc, can also present with severe tingling as the displaced material presses directly onto a nerve root. This pressure can radiate pain and sensory changes down the entire length of the affected limb, which is easily recognizable in physical exams. Multiple sclerosis, or MS, is another complex neurological condition where the immune system attacks the protective myelin sheath around nerves. This demyelination causes widespread and often fluctuating sensory disturbances, including persistent tingling in various body parts. Generalized, undiagnosed nerve damage from various sources can lead to a constant, low-grade hum of abnormal sensation. Even seemingly unrelated issues, like undiagnosed thyroid disorders, can disrupt overall metabolism and result in peripheral nerve symptoms. If you are experiencing tingling, it is crucial to monitor the accompanying symptoms to determine the level of urgency required. A major red flag is when the tingling lasts for many weeks or months, without any noticeable improvement whatsoever. Be especially alarmed if the tingling is paired with objective physical weakness, making simple tasks suddenly difficult. Likewise, if the sensation of numbness begins to spread progressively from one area to another, seek medical advice promptly. Tingling that is strictly confined to one side of the body, particularly the face, arm, or leg, should never be ignored. If the tingling is accompanied by acute dizziness, vertigo, or sudden vision problems, this is an immediate medical emergency. Remember, these acute combinations of symptoms could indicate a severe vascular or neurological event in progress. Now, let's discuss proactive steps you can take to support your nerve health and prevent chronic issues from developing. Improving your daily posture is surprisingly effective at relieving pressure on compressed nerves, especially in the neck and back. Incorporate regular movement and brief stretching breaks throughout your day to keep blood flowing freely to all extremities. Maintaining a balanced, whole food nutrition plan ensures your nerves receive the necessary vitamins, especially B vitamins, for optimal maintenance. If you have a diagnosis of diabetes or prediabetes, strict blood sugar control is your #1 defense against neuropathy. Finally, do not hesitate to schedule a comprehensive medical checkup if any tingling symptoms persist beyond a couple of weeks. Early detection of issues like B12 deficiency or spinal problems dramatically improves the chances of a full and fast recovery. Persistent tingling is your body's language, and learning to interpret its messages is fundamental to long-term wellness. Take this information seriously, act on any lingering symptoms, and prioritize the health of your incredibly complex nervous system. Your body always gives signals, but you have the power to listen and ensure they are never ignored.